अघिदेखिले बसाएको बसाएको अनि दाल बसाएर त भात बसाएर त्यसरी आवाजको
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the explosive 𝘿𝙄𝙎𝘾𝙇𝘼𝙄𝙎 is a very interesting player. Praised by many for his game-changing qualities, his show...
Oh no, this does not look good. Shifted it to the flank. He has found the way through. And the shots! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Manchester United make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Foot in. Dembele! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Dembele really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we...
It's Dembele! Dembele! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. 2-0, and in next to no time. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Portugal are in serious threat of getting left behind. 2 goals down already. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's bustling shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, good stop, it had to be. And he can thump it away. Van Dijk. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
That's good running with the ball. He's going for goal! That tested the keeper.
𝘿𝙄𝙎𝘖 clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And we have our very first corner. 𝘿𝙄𝙎𝘖 has it in a wide position. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. 𝘿𝙄𝙎𝘖. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Could move up a gear here. In with the challenge. Portugal are 3 down and sinking. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that's a key interception. Ambitious ball here. Cleared away. Picked out brilliantly. And 𝘿𝙗𝙖 goes for a shot! Son Heung-min is there and he can get that clear. Now there's a fine ball. 𝘿𝙄𝙎𝘖! And that's in. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And here's Dembele. 𝘿𝙗𝙖. He's gone for goal. Approaching half-time and still behind. And they make something happen now. Great ball. It's Dembele! It's hit the crossbar. Back when it goes. That has been knocked clear. He'll try from distance. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Dembele probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Manchester United are having a ball here. That has been slung wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Mbappe, Zielinski, he's got away. Shoots! Oh, almost a sixth.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
He's having a pop! Oh, terrific save.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's having a go! That's it, 45 minutes up. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
So the action resumes.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
𝘿𝙄𝙎𝘾𝙇𝘼𝙄𝙎 conjures time and space where few can. Ronaldo makes a dash for it. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
But when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate. It's Cristiano Ronaldo against the crossbar. Ball's out once more. Mbappe! Oh, he really got hold of that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter.
It's Hazard! And he hits the net. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And this is Hazard. Cucurella crosses. Cleared without hesitation. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Zielinski. Zielinski! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, good climb! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, what has happened here? It's fallen kindly here. And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Saliba. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Camavinga. Van Dijk. And a chance! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do.
And the shot! And he's missed it.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Driving on and making good progress. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. Decent chance! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And now he has two.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Saliba. And that's another good win of the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. He's shifting through the... Cristiano Ronaldo!
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Hazard. Cucurella. He is through here. Chance to deliver. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's gone for goal! Oh, impressive strike. Heung-min bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to aim. And he shoots! He's got a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
That could spell trouble. Good effort from distance. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to belt it away. Well, there's the clearance. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Hazard. Takes the shot! Oh, there was plenty on that. So that's it. It is all over. Portugal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what...
So bring it on. Fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Good read, needed to be. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Camavinga running with intent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the... He's having a hit! And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold. Kane! He's beaten the keeper. Goal! Portugal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Mbappe. This looks way off the ball! That is decidedly lacking.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Could be danger here. And it's Kane. Mbappe looking for the run. Chance for a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
France have the chance to go the other way. Looking for options for movement. Shoots! Dembele. And Messi! Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Messi!
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
There's the shot! Yes! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball and they're in.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of real chance. And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Portugal are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Kane! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Upamecano. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Oh, he's hit the bar. And he can't find the net.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
𝘿𝙄𝙎𝘾𝙇𝘼𝙄𝙎. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's 𝘿𝙄𝙎. Dembele. Now it's 𝘿𝙄𝙎𝙀. And it's gone back to the keeper. Out of play for a throw. And here's Dembele. Mbappe makes a move down the right. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Kane. Messi. Great chance! And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Messi supplying the width on this right-hand side. 𝘿𝙗𝙎. And it's 𝘿𝙗𝙎. Pinches it off him. Kelly. He's picked his way through. Now it's Kane. Thinks about the shot. And that brings the first half to a close. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Portugal really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Portugal have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And he shoots! Crossbar comes to the rescue. 𝘿𝙄𝙎𝘾𝙇𝘼𝙄𝙎. He's going to be disappointed with that. Upamecano. Here's 𝘿𝙄𝙎𝘾𝙇𝘼𝙄𝙎. France have it back and can go again. And this is Kane. It's Kane! Somewhat off target. He's having a pop! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Portugal have their third corner. France are looking to go forward now. Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. 𝘿𝙄𝙎𝘾𝙇𝘼𝙄𝙎. He has found a way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kane under intense pressure.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Hernandez.
Might want to be careful there.
Nicely aimed pass. 𝘿𝙗𝙗𝘾. Well, they could break here. And here's Mbappe. Kelly. Kelly venturing down the left. Akanji. And it's Fernandez. And Alexander-Arnold. 𝘿𝙗𝙗𝘾. And he's been shifted off it. Mbappe running with the ball. Oh, impressive strike.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
𝘿𝙗𝙗𝘾. That's a sharp little ball. Decent chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Messi. And the shot! And it's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Saliba. And it's Dembele.
France appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Rabiot. Closing. And Messi!
Está acontecendo uma substituição.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, good effort! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Barcola. Hernandez. No, he's not getting his way this time. And he's managed to get free. Off the ball! And that's wide. Conte. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Rabiot. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that is that. Portugal really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Messi, very much the hat-trick hero. What an Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So straight into the action. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, 𝘿𝙄𝙎𝘾𝙇𝘼𝙄𝙎. Well, this guy, 𝘿𝙄𝙎𝙾𝙇𝘼𝙄𝙈, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all...
Good effort from distance. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
It's a good foot in there. He's found a way through. Oh, it's Lewandowski. Shot, surely! In he goes again. Goal! Barcelona! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Tries to play it through. He's being urged to shoot. Great chance! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And a goal kick. Oh, what's he done? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now it's 𝘿𝙗𝙎𝘾𝙇𝘼𝙄𝙎. 𝘿𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗!
It's anyone's ball now. The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
What a throw in. 𝘿𝙗𝙗𝙗 chasing after it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, well played, well sorted out. More and more pressure on the ball here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. 𝘿𝙗𝙗𝙗. Chance here to counter. Casado, who does have an assist to his name. 𝘿𝙗𝙗𝙗. And it's Lopez. Lewandowski. And Fermin. This might spell danger. De Jong. Over to the right flank. And it's been played through. Oh, that's fabulous. He shoots! It's hit the upright. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Yamal. Threads one in. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, such a clever touch. Casado. Lewandowski. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski gets flagged offside. And he can clear it away. There will be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Can he get it through? He's picked his way through. De Jong. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Driving forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Looking for the far post. Balde clears. Yamal, given the lift of his goal. Oh, that's a fine challenge. He's having a hit! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Barcelona have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity.
That's rather hopeful. And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
This possibly the last play of the half. De Jong! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. That's the end of the first 45. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Well, nicely intercepted. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Kubasi. And the pass is intercepted. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Koundé charging forward down that flank. Lopez, he's had a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Koundé, Casado, Pedri engages and forces him off the ball. Yamal, great vision, picked out brilliantly. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. Well, they are still trailing and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. 𝘿𝙄𝙎𝙎. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Fermin ventures forward. Casado, pass somewhat off target. It's a pretty loose pass. Koundé, nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. He is through here.
That was lovely, that. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great defending, strong and determined. That has not gone well. Deftly away. And it's Pedri. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's 𝘿𝙎𝙎. He's shifting through the gears here. Lewandowski. And he's heaved it away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Lewandowski. Knocks it into space.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he's let fly. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
He's having a hit! 𝘿𝙄𝙎𝙎𝘾𝙇𝘼𝙄𝙎. That is ended up in no man's land. Spread to the right. Well, this could be it, past something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Not the most accurate pass. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Mbappe. And he's decided to go for it. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And that's a throw-in.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from him.
And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.